Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening. My name is Carl Weaver. I'm the Global Biz Dev Director of ITOS.io. Today, we're going to delve into diving into digital transformation in 2022. This is a BrightTalk November 16th webinar, and we'll be discussing a session titled Taking Advantage of IoT, and our presentation for ITOS, my company is called ITOS.io. It's called Blockchain IoT Modules, Navigate and Power the BoAT. I will be assisted by my colleague, Mr. Aviel Cohen. He will discuss how blockchain IoT modules navigate and power the BoAT. We will go through this presentation, and we will also have a Q&A after this presentation. This presentation will be broadcast live on November 16th during this diving into digital transformation in 2022. I would like, without further ado, to introduce Mr. Aviel Cohen. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Go ahead,
Carl.
sir. Hi.
Thank you for the introduction.
You're welcome.
Let me just put on the presentation. So, hello everyone. As Carl already mentioned, my name is Aviel Cohen, and I'm thrilled to present and introduce a great project that I just so happen to do business development for, ITOS.io. Based in Shanghai, but with a very global view, ITOS.io is a technology startup focused on integrating and innovating blockchain and Internet of Things technologies. We give a solution for enterprises in the IoT industry to securely connect their devices and to have the ability to access blockchain services quickly and efficiently. This way enabling IoT devices to access the cloud safely and achieve trusted data on the chain concurrently. In this presentation, I will be going through an introduction of the company, the progress and achievements, and most importantly, talk about our BoAT. It's been an incredible journey so far since the company set sails. ITOS.io was founded in the summer of 2018, and so much progress has been done since. From new partnerships and alliances, achievements, awards, and proof of concepts. I will be presenting some of these remarkable achievements and events, but since there is so much to talk about, let me start off with introducing the minds behind the idea. Mr. Leo Lin is the CEO and co-founder of ITOS. Leo holds an electrical engineering bachelor's degree from Zhejiang University and an EMBA from the China-Europe International Business School. Leo has significant experience in management positions in organizations such as Huawei Technologies and Future Electronics. Before ITOS.io, Leo served as the China General Manager at Gemalto, the global leading digital security company. Leo also co-founded and served as the CEO of TLY Technologies, a wireless IoT solution provider. Mr. Gary Xu is our Chief Technology Officer and also the co-founder of ITOS. Gary also holds an electrical engineering degree from Zhejiang University and has over 20 years of IoT, telecom, and R&D experience. Gary also serves as the co-chair of the RISC-V blockchain SIG. Ms. Mia Tang is our VP in charge of ecosystem matters. Mia holds an MBA from Fudan University and has over 15 years of telecom and IoT marketing experience. And last but not least, Mr. Carl Weaver, that we also have here with us today. He's our Global Biz Dev Director. Carl is currently based in Seattle and is an expert in the field. Carl has studied and lived in Taiwan and also worked in China for 5 years in Gemalto. He is a fluent Mandarin speaker and has over 30 years of experience in the IoT industry. At the beginning of the project, towards the end of 2018, ITOS received an angel investment from the IoT industry expert group, Wanxiang Blockchain. Wanxiang Blockchain is China's leading blockchain player. Thanks to this tremendous support, many impressive innovations have been enabled and announced. One important event that happened exactly a year ago, during October 2020, was the 6th annual Wanxiang Global Blockchain Summit. During that event, our CEO, Leo, was one of the guest speakers and announced the official release of the BoAT Plus Plat 1 IoT Data Enablement Platform, which was jointly created by Wanxiang Blockchain and ITOS.io. Today, it is pretty clear that the future growth of blockchain has a strong correlation with the future of IoT. We are only at the starting point for this global movement towards data collection for a trusted exchange on the blockchain. The ability to trust data from the terminal side can ensure that the data is trustworthy from the source. The blockchain utilizes an innovatively effective trusted data model, where IoT data uploaded aids to boost the tamper resistance characteristics of IoT. Our vision is to enable massive blockchain adoption across the global IoT ecosystem. As a middleware fusing blockchain and IoT technologies, implementation needs to be done efficiently into various IoT modules and at a minimum modification cost. The design of BoAT is based on the following features. First, it has hierarchical design. It also supports multiple blockchain protocols. It enables key lifecycle management and is optimized for embedded systems. Uploading data to the cloud represents the first half of the data's lifecycle. By helping to acknowledge its collection and processing it, to unearth the value of the data collected. Once on-chain, the latter half of the data's lifecycle is achieved from openness and exchange of data value through blockchain and privacy-preserving computing, thereby truly forming a business closed loop for data. Most IoT technologies do not incorporate appropriate identity and access management capabilities, not unlike the early internet, which consisted solely of trusted institutions. Interconnected Internet of Things devices and objects must identify sensors, monitors, and devices, and securely manage access to sensitive and non-sensitive data. Leading IT vendors have begun to offer IoT management systems to address these service gaps. For example, it is not uncommon for a single organization to have thousands of IoT devices, unlike the mere dozens or hundreds of traditional servers and user devices. The traditional identity systems of today are fragmented, insecure, and exclusive. Blockchain enables more secure management and storage of digital identities by providing unified, interoperable, and tamper-proof infrastructure with crucial benefits to enterprises, users, and IoT management systems. Industry customers can now focus on how to achieve the next innovative business model for their industry implication with blockchain capabilities. BoAT is an embedded blockchain application framework for IoT devices, which is easy to be ported to various IoT chipsets and wireless modules and help IoT applications based on IoT models connect to the blockchain and access on-chain services. BoAT runs on the application processor of the cellular module in the form of a software library. The SDK is provided in the form of a C source files and compiled in the development environment of the cellular module. For the cellular module in the form of an open CPU, the BoAT IoT framework library is linked by the IoT application to form an application with blockchain link capabilities. As an application layer protocol, BoAT is located above the existing protocol stack of the module and provides blockchain services to IoT applications. The wallet API is an interface that the SDK provides to the IoT application to call, including the SDK public interface and wallet and transaction interfaces for different blockchain protocols. The blockchain client interface protocol mainly implements transaction interface protocols for different blockchains and interacts with blockchain nodes through the RPC interface. The remote procedure call, RPC interface, implements a wrapper for different communication protocols. This component needs to be ported according to the specific communication method supported by the IoT device. Public components implement standard functions such as RLP encoding, JSON codec, and string processing included. And then we have hardware-dependent components. They are ported components involving different hardware such as cryptography accelerators and secure storage. This component needs to be ported according to specific hardware. The SDK also provides a set of default hardware-dependent features with software-based implementation method. The tool component provides a set of Python tools used to generate a C language contract call interface. The adoption of Internet of Things technologies is growing exponentially, and it's predicted that by 2025, there will be over 50 billion connected devices in the world collecting information. So it is becoming critical for companies to ensure the veracity of the information that devices collect, the identity of the devices, their integrity, and that they have not been tampered with. Blockchain emerges as the right technology that can help verify the information and mitigate the scalability and security issues associated with IoT. Our BoAT blockchain application framework runs over an Internet of Things platform and has been jointly launched by embedding our middleware solution with cooperation from IoT chipset, module manufacturers, and mobile network operators. These IoT devices integrate and have built-in IoT modules and chips with our BoAT solution to enhance the ability to trust data on-chain and invoke smart contracts. BoAT SDK embedded in the cellular model gives IoT devices access to the blockchain services while ensuring data integrity and provenance. The functions provided by the BoAT to IoT applications include initiating on-chain transactions, automatic generation of smart contracts, and managing blockchain keys. BoAT supports various blockchain protocols, such as Ethereum, Wanxiang, Tencent, Platon, Fisco, Hyperledger Fabric, and Huawei blockchain services. The Internet of Things will be seamlessly integrated into our lives. However, how IoT data is commercialized has not yet been entirely determined. Questions regarding IoT data security and monetizations are at a peak of interest as consumers and businesses realize the value of IoT data. Internet of Things brings us a link between the physical world and the digital world, and combined with blockchain technology, provides us with increased transparency and an efficient way of tracing and verifying any information gathered by sensors embedded in the devices. Tokenization has a big part of this. Tokenizing an asset makes it trackable, increases its utility, and supports better automation. Through programmable smart contract-based tokens, it is possible to leverage blockchain and DLT-based systems to support multi-party processes built around trusted, tamper-resistant, and tamper-evident data. Asset tokenization comes with many benefits, like tracking the digital asset or digital twin of a physical asset across an enterprise, a B2B ecosystem, or a B2C, controlling the operations that digital systems can perform on the asset based on its state, agreed upon rules, and actor attempting to make a change. And also enabling a transfer of ownership of or right to the asset securely. The economy of things is created when a new value is extracted from the Internet of Things. This means that physical assets are turning into digital assets that are able to participate in new disruptive digital markets, liquefying the physical world. This does not only refer to smart homes when lights come on when you open the door, or thermostat that uses AI to learn your temperature preferences. But this also refers to a world where a web of connected IoT devices are in communication with each other, searching for what they need and trading autonomously in new digital marketplaces, forming the economy of things. At present, there are already numerous examples of our BoAT solution being implemented in application use cases, such as battery charging, asset management, used vehicle residual value management systems, and customer projects in multiple business verticals, such as biological asset tracking of the cattle farm networks. In December 2019, Itos.io and Wanxiang Blockchain jointly invited domestic mainstream cellular IoT models manufacturers to launch a blockchain IoT module alliance and successfully released their provisioned versions of their modules embedded with our BoAT blockchain application framework. Thanks to this alliance, hundreds of millions of IoT devices are equipped to access blockchain services. In March 2021, our cooperation with Telefonica to accelerate the concept of blockchain IoT modules utilizing our BoAT embedded into Fibercom's 5G IoT module was announced. This collaboration will allow IoT devices to easily access Telefónica's TrustOS blockchain service and TrustID decentralized identity service. Telefonica Tech is a key holding of the Telefonica Group. The company offers a wide range of integrated technology services and solutions in cybersecurity, cloud, IoT, big data, and blockchain. Telefonica Tech's capabilities reach more than 300,000 customers in 175 countries every day. Fibercom is a leading global provider of IoT wireless solutions and wireless communication modules. In 2017, Fibercom became the first stock-listed wireless module provider in China. Our proof of concept with Telefonica and Fibercom builds upon the successes of integrating the Internet of Things with the blockchain to prove monetized value with data ownership, integrity, and provenance. This breakthrough makes it possible to create signed transactions on IoT devices for storage onto the TrustOS blockchain platform. Thanks to this proof of concept, we were able to integrate the BoAT, Fibercom's 5G devices, and Telefonica Tech's TrustOS platform. As a result, we have accomplished the first 5G IoT blockchain integration success story in a matter of weeks. Thanks to TrustOS and its identity module, TrustID, that easily connects with blockchain technology and enables the device to directly interact to the blockchain ledger, eliminating any need of an intermediary. Shortly after our successful collaboration with Fibercom and Telefonica, BoAT was announced as the world's first PSA certified middleware. PSA certified is a security certification scheme for IoT, hardware, software, and devices developed by ARM China and CTTL Terminal. This new development is based on Unisoc's latest NB IoT V8811 chipset platform, which passed PSA certified to integrate with BoAT. The Unisoc V8811 chipset platform integrated with BoAT blockchain application framework will enable IoT devices to access blockchain services easily. PSA certified and blockchain consensus ensures that IoT data is credible throughout the whole lifecycle. Some very exciting news that happened this past June was the RISC-V Open Source China Summit. During this event, Wanxiang Blockchain and Itus.io officially announced their collective joining of the RISC-V Foundation as strategic members. At the same time, we also launched a new blockchain special interest group in the RISC-V Foundation to carry out in-depth cooperation with the RISC-V technology community. This will allow maximum optimization of our BoAT blockchain application framework for the RISC-V instruction set and chip architecture, and give us momentum to accelerate the access and application of blockchain services with IoT devices and build a trusted Internet of Things database open around the value of data. This past July, Itos, together with Wanxiang Blockchain, reached a strategic cooperation agreement with JTC Corporation, a government agency under Singapore's Ministry of Trade and Industry, to build a trusted digital base for smart city infrastructure based on the integration of blockchain and IoT. And this is made for Singapore's Punggol Digital District, PDD, the Smart City Project. Punggol Digital District brings together the Singapore Institute of Technology, SIT's campus, and JTC Business Park spaces within Punggol North to create Singapore's first truly smart district. PDD will not just house the key growth industries of the digital economy like cybersecurity and digital technology, but will also be an inclusive and green lifestyle destination for the surrounding community. All right, thank you so much for listening, and I hope to see you jump aboard with us towards a better connected world. Feel free to connect and follow us on LinkedIn, GitHub, and Medium.
All right, fantastic discussion, Avi. And I'm sure now we have lots of interest from the audience to just understand and maybe ask us questions. So we will make ourselves now available to any questions that you may have about the BoAT, our blockchain SDK middleware framework technology, about the directions of the company, about how we go to market, how we do business, various places where you can find us, as Avi said. LinkedIn is LinkedIn is where we keep our English website. We've got another website for those inside China, and GitHub is where we also supply, because this is an open source. We've made the BoAT an open source solution, so GitHub is actually going to be very, very, very important. Feel free to join us on GitHub, and then of course Medium is a venue, pretty good venue, social media type venue where you can find lots of press releases. We've created over 30 press releases over the past 2 years on the BoAT technology and our progress with the integration of cellular IoT with the blockchain technology. So I think at this point in time, we'll turn this over to BrightTalk, and then of course any questions from our audience. Thank you very much. Again, this is Carl Weaver and Avi Cohen of ITOS.io. Looking forward to your questions. Thank you.